From this video, you will learn the truth about the myths about Poland and Poles. Here we go. Myth number 1. Poles drink the most. It is true that Poles are fond of alcohol. They have a rich tradition of producing excellent and unique liquors. They drink a lot, but not at all as much as is attributed to them. Let's look at the statistics. On average, a Pole drinks 11.89 liters of pure alcohol per year, which puts Poles in 19th place in the world. The French, Germans or Portuguese drink way more. Myth number 2. Poles are good workers, but only in manual jobs and occupations. In all countries to which Poles have immigrated, it is common to hear that they are good plumbers, mechanics and construction workers. This comes from the fact that such jobs are most often done by immigrants. Meanwhile, Poles are successful in many other professions. They are outstanding computer scientists, some of the best in the world. Let's look at the statistics. Poles are inferior in this field only to the Chinese and Russians. And bear in mind that both countries have more inhabitants than Poland. It is not without a reason that it is in Poland that investments by the largest companies in the technology industry are opening here. Myth number 3. Poland is a poor country. The myth of Poland being a poor post-communist country is most easily dispelled by visiting Poland. We can show you pictures of many Polish cities that look impressive today. However, we want you to see something you can't observe at first glance. Poland's economy has been growing very fast over the past 30 years. Only China is ahead of Poland in terms of economic growth. After the pandemic, the Polish economy is the fastest growing in Europe. Poland has had very low unemployment for years. According to Eurostat, in August 2022, it was only 2.6%. The EU average is 6%. In 2021, Poland was recognized as the 23rd economy in the world. Myth number 4. Poland is technologically backward. Poles use e-prescriptions, e-documents on a daily basis. They do a great deal of official business online. 100% of Poles aged 18 to 34 use the internet, and 80% of all Poles shop online. Polish banking is at the highest level in the world. Poles pay using cashless methods 20 times more often than Germans. Practically everywhere in Poland you can pay by card. Currently, the number of people with a banking phone app is at 150% of the European average. Poles have to their credit practical innovations like Blik, an innovative system for cashless payments. Myth number 5. Polish products are of poor quality. The myth about the poor quality of Polish products has survived from the time when Poland was under Soviet occupation and communism prevailed. If there is a Polish store in your neighborhood, be sure to visit it and buy Polish products. You will find out what it is really like. Many foreigners praise Polish food, cosmetics, shoes and clothes. Poles can boast of producing yachts, furniture, eco-friendly buses, and popular computer games, which are valued worldwide. Myth number 6. Polish roads are narrow and perforated like Swiss cheese. It's true that Polish roads used to be narrow and perforated like Swiss cheese, and thus not very safe. However, over the past 20 years, more than 4,000 kilometers of expressways have been built in Poland, and another 4,000 kilometers are in the planning and construction stage. Thousands of kilometers of local roads have been built. Come and visit us, preferably by car, and see for yourself. The changes are visible to the naked eye. Your car will also feel it while driving on comfortable and modern surfaces. Myth number 7. Poles are cool in relationships and wary of strangers. It's true that Poles are not very expressive and are cautious with people, especially those with hot tempers, but they are generally very open and hospitable. You must know that when a Pole asks, "How are you?" it is not just a polite phrase. He's really interested in what's going on with you. How are you doing? A Pole is also interested in your troubles and problems. This is due to an innate willingness and readiness to rush to your aid. Poles help not only war refugees from Ukraine or victims of disasters. To find out, all you need to do is ask someone for help on the street. If you don't speak Polish, the more willing they are to help you. Most young Poles speak English. Poland ranks 16th in the ranking of countries whose middle-class people speak the language best. For centuries, Poles have paid tribute to the saying, "When a guest is in your house, God is in your house." This says a lot about Polish hospitality and openness.